EPA has a huge role in American AI dominance. This one's from The Hill. And we'll size this one up as well, just so you can read it, because I'm sure most people watching this are probably on their smartphone. So if you want to follow along, America has led every technological revolution from manufacturing during the Industrial Revolution to railroads, aviation, and the space race. We have pioneered some of the most innovative technologies to date, leading the world into new eras of possibility. Artificial intelligence is the next great American frontier. So whenever you hear countries that are saying, like, we hate America, down with America, and, you know, it's the great Satan. Yeah, it says the country who has motor vehicles all over the place. They travel by train. They travel by plane. They use, electricity. They probably use air conditioning, at least the ones who are doing better for themselves. It's so funny whenever they, like, these countries that claim to hate America so much, but they enjoy all of the technologies that America has bestowed upon the world. I just think that's pretty funny. That even applies to the leftists here in America, too. If you hate America so much, then why are you using all of the fruits of Americans' existence? Anyway, President Trump recognized this immediately, signing the first ever AI executive order, and in January, removing barriers to American leadership in artificial intelligence. A core pillar of my Powering the Great American Comeback initiative is making America the AI capital of the world, and the Environmental Protection Agency will be critical in that mission. America's AI action plan proposed by President Trump centers on three objectives: accelerating AI innovation, building out AI infrastructure, and sharing AI technology with our allies. The Trump EPA is implementing the largest deregulatory agenda in American history. In fact, we will accomplish more deregulation in 1 year than the entire federal government has achieved across all agencies throughout entire presidencies. Damn! We chose to protect the environment and grow the economy simultaneously. This week, I met with data center developers and AI executives at the White House to advance these discussions. During President Trump's first term, EPA developed the National Reuse Water Action Plan to advance water reuse strategies with AI applications in mind. We're now expanding this effort by considering data center projects in the Fixing America's Surface Transportation Act process, which would streamline approval timelines for critical infrastructure. Data centers range from 5,000 to 100,000 square foot facilities, hyperscale facilities, requiring robust water resources for cooling systems. Yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, they got to keep them cool because, computers, they put out a lot of heat. Imagine just your basic desktop computer and multiply that by like 1 million. So, yeah, that's why those data centers, if you've ever seen a video of it or if you've ever even been in one, they're extremely noisy. They're very loud and a lot of cold air blowing into them. Hyperscale data centers are expected to consume between 60 and 124 billion liters of water by 2028, equivalent to a mid-sized American city. Look, dude, like these data centers, and they're using this water to keep them cool. I wonder if they could develop any technology that during that conversion process, I mean, I'm assuming the water's like it's probably going to be lost in the way of steam, wouldn't it? 60 and 124 billion liters of water. So, I mean, if it's being converted to steam, I wonder if they could do like a two-step process. One, they're cooling off the data centers, and two, they're producing electricity. And that's basically what nuclear power plants do. They convert water to steam and they turn the turbines. All right, to keep pace with this demand, we are considering a nationwide Clean Water Act, Section 404 permit for data centers that would eliminate pre-construction notification requirements for development sites. On the greatest day of deregulation in U.S. history, this past March 12th, we announced modernized regulations for oil and gas wastewater discharges, and in June, we announced our intent to update the 2024 effluent limitations guidelines for steam electric power generating units to lower energy costs while supporting sustainable water reuse, including for AI and data center cooling. Well, I should have just held my tongue for an extra minute because I think I just answered my own question. At EPA, we are looking into using AI to train internal systems that review, categorize, and summarize public comments on policy proposals. Tasks that previously required months can now take minutes, streamlining rulemaking, environmental reviews, and monitoring while saving tax dollars. Let's see. So we got quite a bit more to go through, so I'll just cut it there. Let me see. McKinsey projects that generative AI could create $2.6 to $4.4 trillion in global economic value. Holy shit, man. That's a lot of money. Let's see. The EPA assisted in the cleanup of environmental contamination at nearly 45,000 properties. Good grief. Our team is cleaning up 1,343 Superfund sites, 57 of which are on federal land and 1,186 on municipal or private land. All right. Well, anyway, that'll be linked also. It's on thehill.com. I know usually in YouTube descriptions, it doesn't show the entire link from start to finish. So it's the only one that I have that starts with the Hill. At least, yeah, that's what it appears. So it'll be down there if you want to check it out.